Okay, this video demonstrates how to play Beat It and House of the Rising Sun on the ukulele. This assignment is due. Please go to your Google Classroom. Once you've arrived there, go to the classwork section. Scroll down to graded assignments and you'll see play measures 1 through 8 of House of the Rising Sun and record yourself playing Beat It. So I'll click the assignment Beat It, View Assignment. Oops. Here it is. So here are the tabs for ukulele. Here's the music video for Michael Jackson playing Beat It. I'm going to go to the Ukulele Tabs, and this is what you'll play. It starts on the open E string. Remember, from the top string of your ukulele, we have G, C, E. So use G, C, E, A, or giraffes can eat apples is how we've memorized the strings to be able to find and locate your first string. The 0 represents open, which means that you'll pluck that string without pushing down. Here's the first note. We then go on to the second note, and that's a 3. And so we will place our finger on the 3rd fret of the E string. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3rd fret. So our first note is open E, and our next note is on the 3rd fret of the E string. Then we go to this note. Keep in mind when we're reading tablature, we're reading all of the lines at the same time. So don't get confused and think that you should play this note in the top line first and then go to the bottom line. Although that's how we've taught you how to read in the past, it's not how we read music tablature. So the 3rd note, we will actually go up to the A string on the 2nd fret. So here's 1, 2, here's the 2nd fret of the A string. So the first 3 notes are, let me play them again, open E, 3rd fret, E, 2nd fret, A. Then we go all the way up to the 10th fret. And our next note after that will be the 7th fret. Please note on the ukulele that there will be a dot on your 10th fret, and you can count up to 10, but also be aware that there are dots oftentimes on the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 10th frets of ukuleles. So this is the 10th fret, and what I like to do is go ahead and place my index finger on the 7th fret so I can play the 10th fret and then the 7th fret immediately, instead of having to worry about moving just one finger back and forth. We have 4 fingers and a thumb. Let's use all 4 fingers if we can. So the first measure of Beat It . Now we're looking at measure 2. All of these notes are on the A string, 9, 7, 5, 5. I like to go ahead and place my fingers ahead of time for the 9th fret, 7th fret, and the 5th fret, so I can play them by just simply lifting fingers. Let me play it again. Here's the first and second measures. So that should help you figure out how to play all 4 measures, as measures 3 and 4 are very similar to measure 1 and 2. Let's now look at our next song, House of the Rising Sun. All of this information is found under the Songs to Learn. And you will submit your assignment, though, through the graded assignments. So House of the Rising Sun, here's the music video of the band The Animals in 1964 playing House of the Rising Sun. Here are the chords for guitar. And here is the information that we'll use to play measures 1. Here's measure 1. And measures are separated by bar lines. So here's a bar line. So this is everything in here is measure 1. This is a pickup. So don't worry about that note, as you will be concerned with just playing the chords. And those chords are A minor, C, D, F in measures 1 through 4, and A minor, C, E, and E7 in measures 5 through 8. So if we count measures, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you will play from the beginning up to right here, playing just the chords. You find the ukulele chords in our resources. So finding and memorizing the ukulele chords from your ukulele chord sheet. First chord is A minor. Middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. And to play this song, you simply just need to strum one chord for each measure, just to show me that you understand how to play the chords and read the chord charts. The next chord is C. You may remember that the C chord is on the 3rd fret of the A string, and you strum all the strings at the same time. The next chord is the D chord. For the D chord, we place a finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd fret C string, and the 2nd fret of the E string, all at the same time. And the 4th chord is the F chord. It begins very similar to the A minor chord with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. However, we also push down on the 1st fret of the E string. We then see that the next chords are A minor and C, just as we played in the first 2 measures. Here's A minor, here's C. And I'm giving ukulele players the option to play E7 for both of these chords, both E and E7, because it's a little bit easier, I think, to play than the E chord. The E7 chord is your index finger on the 1st fret of the G string, and then your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the C string, and your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. We do it like this. Index finger, 1st fret on G, middle finger, 2nd fret on C, ring finger, 2nd fret on the A string, and if you choose to do the E chord, we see it right here, and it's got 2nd fret on the A string, and then these other 3 strings are all on the 4th fret, and it would be played like this. Index finger, 2nd fret on the A string, and our other fingers squeeze in. See, I have to squeeze them all into the 4th fret, which is why this chord is a little difficult. And you may choose the E7 to substitute it. So let me play for you measures 1 through 8 of House of the Rising Sun. A minor, C, D, F, A minor, C, and I'm going to do E7 for both. So as long as you can play those chords musically at a steady beat, you don't have to play them very fast. However, if you do want to add more rhythm, you could play them like this. Strumming pattern that I was doing. Or you can take your index finger. Let me slow it down, just in case you want to learn this strumming pattern. A little faster. And you can say down, down, up, down, 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 down. That's the pattern for all of the chords. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So whichever you choose will be fine as long as it's musical and you're showing me that you can understand how to read the chords and keep up by changing chords.